If you enjoy what we do on these podcasts, please go to mwpnews.com. There you can see articles about some of the movies we've seen, some things that we don't talk about on podcasts, and links to ways you can support the show. Thank you. Good afternoon, and welcome to Beware of Spoilers. I am Adam, and it is December 1st. I spent the day yesterday kind of trying to get the schedule together for at least part of next year. We have some cool stuff next year. Excuse me, the cough is still there. Presumably the cough will continue to be there for the foreseeable future, so I will try my best to avoid coughing directly into the microphone. Which is difficult because it's mounted in front of me. Anyway, point is, we are here today to talk about Emilia Perez, the new movie on Netflix that I could have saw at Hamptons Film Festival, but I didn't. What did I see instead? I saw Homegrown, and I was going to go see Conclave, but it fell through. So, regardless, the point is now, I've now watched it now that it's on Netflix, and I didn't know it was going to be a musical, and I'm actually pretty, I did appreciate the movie as a musical. I think that the musical aspects do work very well. The songs are good, and the movie's mostly in Spanish. I think Selena Gomez has a really good performance in this. Basically, what the movie's about is you have this lawyer who is Zoe Saldana, which I think I pronounce her name correctly because I've been doing it wrong for years. She's this lawyer who helps get this organized crime, this cartel leader, a sex change operation because she wanted to get out. So she transitions, becomes a woman, and leaves behind a family. Fakes her death, leaves behind a family. Namely, Selena Gomez, her wife, and then two kids. Multiple kids. And she turns her life around, and it's about the reunion of them with Selena Gomez not knowing that this is her husband, her former husband, who has since, become this person. And a lot of the moments do really work, because you do get the sense, I don't know the lead's name, and I should have looked it up and written it down, but they do such a great job of playing this just kind of heartbroken, kind of watching his family get on without her, all of that, it's so interestingly well done, that it's just, I really appreciated this movie for what it is. I think that there's a strong case to be made for Selena Gomez getting nominated for, Best Supporting Actress. And the thing is, too, it's when I watch this movie, my first thought is, I didn't know Zoe Saldana could sing, but she does a great job with the singing portions in this. Way better than, say, what's it called? What's her name from La La Land? Emma Stone. Who's not bad in La La Land, don't get me wrong, but she's a strong singer. She does a great job. What else have we got with this movie? I love cinematography. I think the choreography is great too for the dance numbers. I think this is a very like, I don't know if it's going to make my top 10, because like I started the top 10 process yesterday as part of the whole, getting ready for the end of the year thing. And it's I think 6 slots are locked at this point. Like, there are 6 things that are, guaranteed spots. I'm not going to say what they are, although I feel like you probably guess what they are. There's like, it's either 6 or 7 guaranteed, 3 or 4 are still kind of in flux, and we'll see what's what. Excuse me. And then, but at the end of the day, the key thing with this is I'm just not 100% certain it's gonna make it, but I think that it is a close, what's it called? It's a close miss if it is. It's the kind of thing that could end up being like an honorable mention, if it doesn't make it. What else have we got with this movie? I really liked it. I liked it a lot more than I don't want to say I thought I would, like, because I had heard a lot of very positive things about it going in. So, like, it wasn't like I was going to be going into it like, oh, this is going to be, it lived up to every expectation. And I was not expecting it to be a musical. That was a big thing that kind of caught me off guard. But we've had a good amount of musicals lately that have been, pretty solid. And I think, like, a lot of audiences don't jive with the movie musical, but if it's a, it's what's it called? What was it? It's not a. They have their niche. That's what I'm trying to say. They have their niche, and people who enjoy the musicals will show up for them. And that's the thing I'm finding more and more is that, as these continue to come out, it's like I would say that, like, really this started in earnest in like 2016. Like, because we've always had the kids musicals that have always come out, but like 2016 you had La La Land, you had Sing Street. Which I would say Sing Street's a musical, even if it's not the most conventional of musicals. But as we've seen the musical kind of come back with, like, more recently, we had Wicked, which is an adaptation of a stage musical. The same goes for Tick, Tick, Boom. The same goes for In the Heights. And the same goes for, The Color Purple. But, like, Wonka is a musical. Like, Mean Girls, which was, maligned. But, we're seeing the musical come back. There is a desire for the musical, at least on the studio's end, to come out and do well. And you know what? I'm here for it. Let's see more movie musicals. Let's just, let's let it ride and see what comes from it. Maybe we'll get, like, this is an original. Like, and they they did a great job with this. I wish we had a Best Choreography Oscar. But we'll wrap up there for today. Tomorrow morning we'll be doing Dune Prophecy, Episode 3. Tuesday we will be doing Not Here. Again, this will be over on Exploring Hyperspace Lanes, as will all Star Wars things in the near future. From here on out, we'll be on Exploring Hyperspace Lanes. It will we'll be starting with Skeleton Crew, we're getting close to the beginning of the rewatch of Andor, too. And starting next week on 30-Minute Reviews, we'll be starting our rewatch in the lead up to Captain America. So, get the fuck ready for that if you're into that. But, go check this movie out. It's on Netflix, so there's no excuse if you want to watch it. It's very much worth your time, though. Until our next episode, have a great rest of your week.